Hello everyone, Marcos Masley here. Today I'm going to be talking about some things that annoy me. First of all, complainers. You know who are some of the biggest complainers? The homeless. I mean, what do homeless people have to complain about, honestly? They just meander around from place to place all day? No responsibility. Maybe do some hard drugs, crack, meth. Because, what do they have to lose? They're homeless. They already don't have a family or any kind of, social responsibility. They can pretty much do whatever they want. So what are they honestly complaining about? I mean, they should be celebrating. They're living the American dream of not having to do anything all day. And while I'm ranting about complainers, what's with people whining about being hungry in the Holocaust? Have you ever had a potato? They're very nourishing. I mean, I challenge you to eat an entire potato. It's not easy. You gotta get past the skin, then the starchy, dense part. I mean, good luck with that. Where do they get off? What are things that annoy me? Oh, okay. So the other day I called an Asian restaurant, and when I call a Chinese restaurant, I want there to be at least a little bit of an accent on the other line. Nothing too overwhelming, because I want them to be able to pronounce my kung pao chicken correctly. I don't want to have to go through that whole 15-minute thing of, them repeating back your order to you and you having to be like, what are you talking about? But anyway, I want there to be at least a little accent so I know that there's some Asians in the kitchen. Anyway, I call this restaurant and the guy answers and he says, hello, may I take your order, please? And, when I call an Asian restaurant, I'm just wired to think, hello, may I take your order, please? And, he didn't do that. So I had to pause for a second, try to get my grip, it's really threw me off. After a few moments of silence and him saying, sir, question mark, that kind of thing, I was like, are you even Asian? And he says, well, no. And so, of course, I hung up immediately. I mean, what does this world come to when, you call an Asian restaurant and there aren't people with accents on the other line? Okay. How far am I into this one?
2 minutes, 25 seconds.
Okay, well, let me think of another thing. Here we go. Stories. Stories go well for the whole stand-up. So, the other day I was going to the bathroom, and guess what? No toilet paper. So I do what any sane person tries to do at this point, and walk with my pants around my legs to the nearest stall. My worst fears come to reality when a girl comes running into the bathroom and sees me. Terrified, I panic and trip over my shorts, face down into the floor. Apparently she was hungover from the other day. She tripped over me too, and we ended up both on the floor. And she ended up, not having a good day, I could say. Neither did I. Pretty awkward the next day when I saw her at lunch. Had trouble not running out of the room. I just kind of froze. I don't know where I'm really going with this or anything, but well, those are things that annoy me. Thank you for listening. All right.